Hey, Jonathan, how you doing?
Bebop and Donnie, baby, we are back with the Life as We Know It podcast.
Yes, we are. And I just wanted to explain that I'm in a different location in the house today because of the ongoing construction that is part of my life, taking over my life, running my life, and ruining my life. So,
wow.
Yeah.
So you are doing a home renovation while you are living within the home, correct?
yes. So basically, we pulled out the primary bathroom, which is a major feat.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you hear noise coming or going, footsteps up and down, sawing, ladders, hammers, I might pass out. It's part of the thing. So,
Well, I used to work in construction and home renovation. So those screaming saws in the background, if my eyes glaze over, it's like, I'm glad I don't do that shit anymore.
exactly.
Yeah.
Plus, the dogs are going crazy. They don't like it. They're not happy with it. So, anyway.
Wow. That's got to be tough for the dogs, man. Yeah.
Yeah. So, we'll be filming a couple of these episodes down here
buddy.
in the not in the basement, on the ground floor. Anyway, so what are we talking about this week? What are we going to talk about?
Okay, so we interviewed this woman named Gina Traber, and she's got a restaurant in El Segundo called G's Capo Dei Bar. Like, she's the boss of the bar. And Sonia and I, one of the things we like to do, and I think you and Anthony do the same. Like, during the week, we cook all week. We don't go anywhere. So, and we take turns cooking, and then we come around to the weekend if we don't have plans with someone or with another couple or something. We tend to look for a happy hour, and that happened one Sunday or Saturday in El Segundo. And then we're walking back to the car, and Sonia says, well, let's stroll for a little bit. And then we walked into this place, Gina's place, and we spoke to her. I love that. That's a shop vac, everybody. I bet that's a 9. It's got a 9-volt, and it's from Home Depot, right?
Kind of. It's a table saw. You were close.
Oh, shit,
and it's
table
next
saw.
door. So.
Oh, yeah, they're renovating next door to you as well at the same time.
No,
right?
that's
okay.
Listen.
Okay.
Go back to your story. We'll
Okay,
talk about
okay.
this. Is going to be a whole other episode another time.
Okay, yeah. So this is based around a happy hour is the origin story. We and we walked into this bar, fell in love with this woman Gina, and then you and I went over there and we did a live interview, and that's what people are going to experience, and I hope they dig it. Loved it because I've never done. It was the first time I've done a one-on-one interview with someone, and I didn't look at it as an interview. It just sat down and had a conversation, because that's what I can do. I mean, I'm not a journalist at all, but she was an absolute delight. Would you agree?
Yes, I would. And you did an excellent job, even though you say it was your first time, and you are a natural. It was very, I think, really a really great experience, and I learned a lot. But it's a very determined, nice lady.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. And I think, and you've done a few on your own now, and we've done a few together, like with Ray and stuff. And what I love is we're learning about these people at the same time as our listeners. So it's not scripted at all. And that's, to me, that's the beauty of it. And she was very interesting. And everyone will, they can judge for themselves, but I think they're going to fall in love with her as well.
Absolutely. So let's take a break. We'll be right back.
Yeah, buddy. See you soon. Oh, hey, what's happening, cats? Okay, about to shoot a podcast episode, a live interview on the Life as We Know It podcast with myself, Jonathan J. Brown, and Bebop and Donnie Baby Donnie Pafifer. In this great city of El Segundo, a restaurant called G's, a G''S. We're going to interview the lovely owner and proprietor named Gina, and we're just going to have to see how it goes. I think you're going to dig it. I've met her twice now. She's very cool. She's interesting. And I'm just going to have to bring that hard-hitting journalism. Can you cut the laughter part? Because I said hard-hitting and then... Okay.
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 Well, hello.
Hello.
Welcome to the Life as We Know It podcast. I'm Jonathan J. Brown. Behind the cameras, Bebop and Donnie Baby Don Pfeiffer. That's his nickname. And we're in the great city of El Segundo at G's Bar, but it's G's El Capo Dei Bar,
Yes.
which is Italian.
Yes.
And this is Gina, everybody.
Hi, I'm Gina from the G.
Is it Gina Traber?
Gina Traber, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And you also, El Capo de Bar, everyone watches their mafia movies. That's the boss.
It's the boss of
You-
bars
you
is
are
how
the
it
boss?
translates.
I
Yes.
love
Because
that.
my maiden name is actually Valillo.
Hey,
And so I am from Italian heritage.
my wife's Italian.
I
So we
love
have so
it!
much in common.
Yes. Okay.
So so 2 months ago, we came here for the first time, and we walked in, and you were right near the door, and that smile was so welcoming. So, hey, if you're starting a business, smile. It's good customer service. And loved your energy, loved the bar. And right away I said, I got this podcast, and you pulled me over here,
I was like, let's sit down.
Let's
Let's
sit
talk about
down.
this.
and then you shared something with me,
Yeah.
and we welled up and we hugged.
Yeah, we
What,
did.
what was that?
So I did have a brain tumor, and I had the brain tumor removed. They took out my skull. They got in there. They got it, and I am now brain tumor free and in total recovery, total everything. I'm back to normal. Well, not normal, because normal's never going to be.
Maybe
what
you're better than you were before.
I am going to say no.
No?
But
Okay, yeah.
you can see and you can tell like what you were before and what your things that you need to concentrate on.
Mm-hmm.
You're aware of it,
Right.
but it's nothing bad.
Right.
It's just something that you have to adjust to.
Now you weren't. I'm guessing you weren't born and raised in El Segundo.
I was not. I was born and raised in Ohio, Massillon, Ohio.
Okay, and that's where you were when you dealt with this.
No, I was actually in El Segundo when
Oh,
I
you
dealt
were?
with this.
Okay.
So it was very nice for me to actually have a Cedars-Sinai Torrance Memorial to
Mhm.
help me out with, because I had to kind of go in between both, because
Yep.
one facility helped me with this and one facility helped me with that.
Yes.
And then the doctor with this actually did the surgery there, and but they talked to each other so well.
Yes.
Like that both. Oh my gosh, I couldn't have asked for anything better.
I love it. So I had multiple myeloma, which is a bone marrow blood disease.
Yes.
So I had Kaiser
Okay.
for all the chemo and oncology,
Okay.
and then
And
I had
then?
City of Hope for my stem cell transplants.
Right. So you
And they worked
worked
together. And I mean, I got it. Shout out to the healthcare professionals. And did you find that everyone? I thought, oh man, everyone's just going to be bummed out. Everyone was happy, and they care.
It's so weird because I've had a pregnancy and a delivery and kidney stones and different things.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes when you go into a medical facility, it's like another day for them.
Yeah.
And they're kind of jaded and they kind of are just like la-ti-da, la-ti-da. They don't really care. They're just like going through their motions. But when I had this, like a specific thing, they actually were over and beyond in there and present.
100%.
Yeah. It was a different thing.
Yeah.
And they treated it as a different thing. And I was so thankful for that.
They're angels. They're saints.
They really are.
And
Because I wouldn't be here without them.
Oh, 100%.
No.
I could not agree
I would
more.
not be.
So look at us. So then after that
Yay!
happened,
So we're here.
we are here. So we hugged it out,
Yes, we did.
and then I went to the bar.
Maybe we teared up a little bit.
We did tear up. It was a welling for sure.
It was, yeah.
And I went to the bar, and my wife was already at the bar, and I said, okay, by way of explanation, if you saw me hugging that lovely lady. And then I told her, and she goes, oh no, I don't care about you. I was looking at the drink menu.
Oh, well, our drink menu is pretty spectacular, so yeah.
Okay, so part of the hard-hitting journalism.
Yeah.
You have beer, wine, and liquor.
And liquor. Yeah.
Now, okay, excuse me. A lot of places can only get the beer and wine license. Was
Yeah.
it tough getting a liquor license?
Really hard.
Okay.
Like, really hard. Because you have to have a liquor license from LA County.
Mhm.
You have to get it from another place that either closes down or
Yeah,
whatever.
Okay.
And then you have to transfer it over to you. But the background that you have to go through is crazy. And
Really?
it takes literally a year. And it costs a lot of money. So it's like they do a
Okay.
background check and a background check and a background check. And then you also have to pay this and then the transition period. And then the city that you actually transition it to, as long as it's in LA County, you transition it to the city, but then the city still has to do their whole investigation on
Wow.
you to accept it.
Okay.
So just because you get it doesn't mean that you can get it into the city that you want. So El Segundo, you know, I worked with them, they worked with me, and it was a lot of communication, but it did happen, thank goodness, because it doesn't happen a lot.
Well, yeah, I heard that, and we're all the better for it.
Yeah.
So when I did my deep research,
Yes.
you've been in the game for decades, it says.
Yes.
Okay, so you must have known ahead of time that this license was going to take a while. So you started
I started
early.
before I even got this place. I knew that I was going to
Planning.
I knew that I was going to get this place.
Oh.
And I knew that I was going to beat out everybody. I knew.
When you kick the shit out of a tumor, you kick the shit out of you got a bill.
Exactly. What else is in your way?
Totally.
So I knew that I was going to get this place. So I already started the process on the liquor license. And I put this place down as where it's going to go.
I love it.
And because like in any way of the process, you can be like, okay, well, I got to bow out, or well, I didn't get it, or well, the address is now different. You know, you can kind of do something. But I started the liquor license process 3 months before I got even the lease here.
I love that.
Because I knew that the lease was up and I knew I could get it. So I was like, let's just start it. Let's just do it.
And I listen to a lot of podcasts with entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
And read a lot of their books, and they all have that thing where they say, "I know." It's persistence, but also they
just do it.
You're just like you're doing
just do it.
Yeah.
There's a lot on the line.
You're the
There's a
capo.
lot to
You're the
lose.
boss. Yeah.
The capo.
But I bet you're ready. Like, okay, if that doesn't happen, I'm doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If this doesn't happen, you always have a backup, and you're already prepared for it, and you already expect the worst. Like I think that entrepreneurs always expect the worst. Because if you're an entrepreneur and you expect the best, you
won't
suck.
last.
You suck.
You won't last.
Yeah,
either.
you won't last.
You're gonna give up.
You have
you're
to
gonna be like, what
expect
happened?
the worst.
Right. Which
And
is
prepare for it.
Yeah. Because you have a lot of privileged or entitled people, and they don't get what they want, then they quit.
Yes.
But you're just gonna give.
It's like, oh my goodness, no, my house is on the line for this. I'm not giving up.
Oh.
I'm not stopping. You know?
A little thing called that's inspiring.
Yeah.
Somebody write that down. Okay, we're going to get back to that, but this is I'm going off the rails.
Yes.
So one of my day jobs is a personal trainer, so I can kind of see what's going on.
Yeah.
I'm going to guess a dance background.
No, sports.
Sports.
We'll
edit that out.
So no. So a lot of my best friends and my best friend in life, her name is Mandy. She was a dancer, and all of our girlfriends in college were dancers.
Well, that's what I was picking up.
I totally thought I was a dancer. Totally. We would go out, and I would try to like mimic them and do all that stuff.
Yeah.
But I was a sports person.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
But I grew up around a lot of dancers in my college era, and going forward, still to this day, I think I'm a great dancer.
I believe it. I can
really
see
do.
it.
Really do.
That's what I'm getting. So what sports?
I did volleyball, basketball, softball. But then I quit all that in college, and I started doing speech and debate.
Oh.
And I was a national champion in speech and debates and all that stuff. And that's kind of where my heart and soul
I
went.
get that, because you speak way gooder than I do.
Well,
Yeah.
but that was the biggest thing about going back to like the brain tumor. I used to be able to do public speaking and anything. Like you give me a topic about, snow.
Okay.
And then I could probably give you a 30-minute speech about snow without even researching or doing something, whatever.
Oh.
Now I know that words don't come to me as well as they used to. So there's no public speaking that I do anymore, because I know that I'm not in that facility or facet. See, another word. I'm not where I should have been or where I was.
I get that. So one of how they found that I had this thing is any cancer you have can jump from the origin to, so I had a mass in my head.
Yeah.
And they just watched it and they shrunk it with the chemo, but they didn't go get it. But when I got home after the stem cells, and speech was fucked.
Yeah.
And it's kind of scary. Like you know the word you want to say, and it's not getting there.
And it's in your head, and you can read it, but then it doesn't come out.
Yeah.
Like you can literally see horse in your head, and you can spell it out in your head, but then the horse word does not come out. It's so frustrating.
Yeah.
It's so weird because like it took about a year and a half after the surgery for me to just be okay with it.
Yeah. You have to.
It's like this is what
Like
it is now.
it's like this is me now.
Yeah.
And then but you can still take that and make that better.
It's like you go from words that you want to use that I'm going to say maybe a collegiate level, and then you go down to a 4th grade level because those are the words that are ingrained into you and have been in you a lot.
And most people
so
are
you
there
use
anyway.
those. Yeah, well, that's true because everybody reads at a 4th.
Yep. Yeah, didn't they say newspapers are like the grade 6 level or something?
Yeah, exactly.
Like
So,
and nobody reads those anymore.
but that's how we're ingrained. This is what we have. This is what we all know. So, then my brain automatically goes to that, even if I can't say horse. You're like, pony.
Yeah. Does it ever come out as whores? And you have to apologize.
Whale. That's another subject that we need.
So that I had a question about the challenges. Well, obviously that liquor license. Damn.
Yeah.
And yet
It's huge.
you did some remodeling?
I remodeled almost the whole thing.
Was this a restaurant before?
It was a restaurant before.
Okay.
It was bad. It was really bad. Like I had to kind of demolish almost the whole thing.
Down to
and
the
start from
sticks, huh?
scratch. Because even the walls had mold inside of them.
Oh.
I mean, it was the worst thing you've ever
You're not going to
seen.
get that A letter grade with mold, everybody. If
Oh
you're
my
opening a
goodness.
business.
Oh. I had to do so much, and it's like I kept the same walls and the same areas. Like I did build the whole bar, and I did build some stuff on the inside.
Yeah.
But I redid every single wall and every single like plumbing, electrical.
Damn.
Because it was so bad.
And with your
And
experience,
I ate here before.
okay, at the other place.
At the other place.
I can't remember what it was.
I'm not going to say names.
Yeah.
But I'm mad that I did, and I'm surprised that I'm not dead from that.
Would you almost say? Well, I guess the seller didn't quite disclose that. I mean, some that you don't know.
It was it was a weird thing because the seller that I actually got it from was the landlord, and I had heard that the person that was here before hadn't paid rent for like 6, 8, 9 months. It was something crazy, and they were going to start going through like a court process.
Yep.
And I kind of heard that through the grapevine. I was like, oh well, there's no way that this person's going to like come back and pay the 9 months and keep
And
it
then
going.
keep going.
So I kind of slid into some
watching- you were
emails
watching.
and got the landlord's email. I was like, hi, I'm looking.
That's that entrepreneurial mind right there. Yeah. No, it's an opportunity that, if not you.
Yeah, and
Someone else.
then everybody else started like finding out, and there's like huge hospitality groups like in the South Bay that were now trying to get this place, and then I'm calling all the people that I can to be like, can you put in a good word for me? Can you put in a good word for me? Like, I want this place. Like, because I had a restaurant before and I had sold it because I was the CEO, president, and founder there, and I will say this. Never have business partners.
Oh.
Ever.
Wow.
Anywho,
That
so
has
I
to be-
sold that.
wow, okay.
And if you want to know anything else about it, Google my name, and court documents are public knowledge.
Oh.
Anywho, I can't say anything. I signed an NDA.
Did you hear the mic drop right there? But we're going to keep going. Wow.
But so then I knew that I still wanted to be in this industry because I've been in this industry forever. And this is my passion. This is my love.
That was
There's
my-
nothing
that
else
was my
that I would want to
research.
do in my life.
So
Nothing.
did you start as a teen, as a server and a hostess and a bartender, all that stuff?
Yes. So I
Okay.
started when I was 15 years old, working in like a fast food place. Then I went into like country clubs in Ohio and bartending and serving and this and this and this.
Okay.
And then I went to college, and then after college, I was like, I have to go to the corporate world. Let's go. So I did sales for Fortune 500 companies and, a lot of other stuff. And then I was like, this isn't me. This isn't me. So when I moved to El Segundo, because my husband's from here and that's when we moved here, I started bartending again. And I was like, this is it. This is my life. This is my love. And I didn't
love it.
stop. Like I bartended, I served, I whatevered. And then I was like, you know what? When I was like 32 years old, I was like, you know what? I'm going to start my own restaurant. Okay, let's do this.
You're not 32 yet, though. See what I did there?
Yeah, I like it. I am having my 40th redo this year.
40th redo.
Redo. Yeah, so we'll see how old
Well,
I
good
am.
for you.
Yeah.
So, did you look at any other of the beach cities? I mean, you probably did.
I went and saw a lot of different places
I
because I wanted to go from like Redondo to Marina del Rey.
To Marina, yeah.
So a little bit more inland too. Like so, I went Manhattan Beach, Hermosa Beach, Redondo, Playa, Marina.
Marina, then you got Venice, Santa Monica.
Oh, Venice, Santa Monica.
Did you do that stuff too or no?
I did.
Oh,
I did because it's like, you know what? Because I used to work for the El Segundo Brewing Company. It's like the beers and stuff.
I like
Mayberry. Awesome.
Okay.
So when I worked for them, I was in all of these places selling the beers. So I got to know all the different areas too, and all the different places and the restaurants and the bars.
Yeah.
Great places all around us.
Yeah.
So then I looked at kind of around the places that I thought were the most popular and see what was going on, Culver City, you know, all that stuff.
Yeah.
And then I was like, you know what? I want to be home. You know what? I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait and find something at home, El Segundo.
Yeah.
Because this is where I want to be.
Right.
My first one. Well, technically, second.
Right.
But then going forward, I want to bring this like love, passion, and amazingness because like my staff is amazing.
Yeah, so you have a bartender here today. Shout out to Hannah. Hannah, baby.
Hannah. Say hi, Hannah.
One of the things I love most about Hannah is she sounds like an old school blues singer or a badass rock singer.
She does.
See, I'm a drummer,
She's
so
Janis
like,
Joplin right now. Yeah.
Oh yes, yeah. And she's lovely.
She is. She actually is. But the thing is like then you bring the people because like you've been in the industry for so long. You bring the people in that you know when you interview them are amazing. So then you start out with an amazing group.
Building a team must be fun when you have your knowledge.
It's hard, but and fun.
Yeah.
To make sure that you get your people that they know exactly what they're doing and they're there for your vision.
Yeah.
So like this is not my last one. I'm going.
I was gonna ask about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So me and the other people in my mind. I've been looking right now. And if I don't find it for 3 months, 6 months, a year, then I don't.
Yeah.
But I will find the next place that speaks to me. You know, I'll find the next.
Wow.
It will happen.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to force it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now this might sound easy because we went through so quickly.
Yeah.
But you are so driven, focused, passionate, and you know what you want. Like, I'm getting this place.
Yeah.
And okay, well, we look forward to the next place too.
Oh, me too.
I'm so glad. We were walking back to the car, and my wife said, "Let's head up a block."
I'm so glad you guys did.
And she said, "Let's see if there's anything new." And I said, "Hey, geez, looks new." And then look at us now.
Yeah. I'm so happy. Really
Okay, back to the hard hitting.
Yeah. Hard hitting.
But you kind of covered everything. Oh, okay. So you live here, you got the business here. And I used to be in the El Segundo concert band, which used to do a lot of like that John Philip Sousa, and they have that classic car show.
Yes.
I used to play at that.
Yes.
One thing, so the El Segundians have a very close, tight community.
They really do. They really do.
Does your bar do anything with them, or do they do stuff with you, or?
It's so crazy because, like, you know, since I'm like the outside person, the new person in town, that a lot of people like to go to their own stomping grounds, their tried and trues, their everything.
Sure.
But we've been open for like 8 months now.
Okay.
And I think that we've established that El Segundoans can trust us with what their places wanting, their wants, and a lot of different groups have reached out and now have had events here or this or that or that here.
Yeah.
So I think that we've gotten a little more comfortable with just the crowd, because just me being from El Segundo, or not being from El Segundo, but being here for like 16 years, yes, they trust me,
Mm-hmm.
but do they trust this?
Yeah.
And I think that it's actually happened now, because like the Segundo police department's having their party here for the holidays, and
Yes.
we've had like the fire department
Yep.
stuff in the back, and we've had the superintendents and teacher
Okay.
stuff. And it's like,
So they have
So
welcome.
the
You
community-
have been welcomed to the club.
yeah, I've been welcomed. And it's like,
Yes.
oh yay, because like they already
Yes.
knew. We'd be like, but do we like G?
Yes. No,
You know?
that is El Segundo.
And it really is.
That is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you've been here 16 years, roughly.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So you may have noticed. That's kind of when I started coming here, and it was like the locals, like you said, they would be at that bar, or that restaurant, whatever.
That's it.
But now because Main Street and like yourself, it's blowing up.
Yeah.
People are coming from the other beach cities.
Yes.
People are coming to the Gundo.
And I love it.
Gundo.
And I love it.
Yes, we do too.
Because it's like, I think that a lot of times that El Segundo really like to be, a hidden beach town.
Yes.
They really enjoyed it.
Yes.
But I think now that they're like, oh, we don't have to be hidden anymore.
Mhm.
I mean, we've got Chevron, we got Northrop, we got the LA Times, we've
Mhm.
got, I don't know, a lot.
You got a
A
lot.
lot.
And the restaurants have come up,
Yeah,
you being one of them.
yeah. And it's nice because it's like, you know what, guys? We're here for you. You're here for us. Let's just have fun.
Another thing, my favorite topic is beer. And I love that you have a lot of the local breweries that you carry their beers.
Yes, and I do like rotate with their local breweries too,
Mhm.
because like
Mhm.
I actually don't have El Segundo Brewing Company, and there's
Okay.
a huge reason why. Not because I used to work for them.
Mhm.
It's because Mayberry
Uh-huh.
might be the best beer ever,
Mm.
and if I had it on tap, I'd drink it all day.
Oh.
So I can't have it here because I would drink it all day.
Oh, wow.
It's a me thing.
Yeah.
But you can go across the street to Slice and Pie. You can go down the street to the El Segundo Brewing Company and get it.
Mhm,
You can
mhm.
go right down the street to Richmond
Yeah.
and get it too. It's an amazing beer.
Really?
Yep,
I will have to try
it is.
I will have
It
to
is
try.
Mosaic hops.
Mhm.
It's a 7.2 IPA.
Yeah.
It's good.
And there's, what, 4 or 5 breweries now?
Yeah, so we got El Segundo Brewing Company. We've got
5.5.
5.5. Now we got Sour Monkey,
Sugar Monkey.
Sugar Monkey, because that just opened.
Yes, because it was Upshift. And
It
now
was
it's
Upshift, yeah.
Sugar Monkey.
And then, but we do have LA Ale Works. We got Common Space. We
Yeah,
got,
yeah. And
you
I
know,
love
like-
it. I love all
yeah.
that. So we got the beer. Oh, do you guys have signature cocktails or something you're known for?
Yes.
Okay, what do you
So
got?
there's a bartender. His name is Jordan.
Mhm.
He's actually like a mixologist. So he made 90% of the cocktails on this list.
Okay.
Obviously, Hannah has now added to our cocktail list with her own signature, which is our Hannah Starburst, and it literally tastes like Starburst, and it's amazing.
Okay.
But Jordan, he's a mixologist, so he
Okay.
wanted to really bring a cocktail list into this place.
Mhm.
And he only works on Tuesdays, but he just loves this place so much that
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
like, what do you need from me? I'll help you make the homemade simple syrup. I'll help you make the homemade, and he still does this every week, even though he's,
See, you got that team you were talking about.
he's
You
a-
put that team together.
they're all amazing. They're all amazing. Like every single one. I could say something about every single one of them.
I love it.
But the cocktail menu, it doesn't make sense for El Segundo, and that's the whole thing about. But that's the whole thing about our menu too.
Yep. That's what I was going to get to
It
next.
doesn't make sense, but it makes sense because if you think about it,
Mhm.
El Segundo was missing this.
Mhm.
El Segundo was missing a different cocktail list. El Segundo
Okay.
was missing for the menu
Mhm.
a lot of different things that don't even make sense. But I wanted everybody to put into what everybody was missing.
Yeah, yeah.
What is missing here? What is missing here? What is missing here? That nobody has. Nobody has. Nobody has.
Mhm.
So if you put it all into one menu, what the whole town is missing, then you have
Mhm.
what the town's missing.
Mhm.
So you can get a pasta, a steak, a salmon, a chicken, a vegan, a vegetarian, so anybody
Something
that comes
for-
in here,
Yes, yeah.
if you have a person that just wants this,
Mhm.
at least there's something, one thing
That's
for
how you did it.
every single person
Oh.
on the menu.
That's a challenge, and then you took that challenge on.
Yep.
Wow. Okay, we're gonna wrap this thing up because
Okay.
you're the busiest woman in entertainment.
Well, and it is going to be Halloween.
Yes.
So my staff thought it would be really funny to buy my Halloween costume this year.
Oh.
And what they decided on was the Energizer Bunny.
Oh.
So for Halloween,
Lily.
I'm the Energizer Bunny.
All right, look out. So, Don, do you have anything you want to throw?
I have
Yes.
3 quick questions.
Absolutely.
You talked about recovery from your surgery.
Yeah.
Did you manifest, or were you determined to?
Determined, because there was a lot of things that my doctor told me not to do and not to do and not to do, and I actually didn't listen, and I overly did.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that my recovery was quicker because I pushed myself over what I was supposed to do.
Was it more holistic what you did, or what would you say?
No, it was just getting up and
Moving.
and doing.
Oh yeah, same here.
Just
100%.
getting up and doing.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it took me a while to like walk and talk again because I couldn't talk after the first.
Yep.
You know, and
Sure.
I mean, this is the greatest part of me waking up from the surgery. I couldn't talk, and I know a little bit of sign language.
Mm.
So I had known that there were some people that wanted me to die during the surgery, and I'm gonna let you guys guess who it was.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Excuse me.
So-
But for fuck's sakes.
So my first words
Mhm.
at a surgery were, "Fuck you, I'm alive."
Oh. Yeah. Wow.
And then going from there, it was just a determination to go forward.
You are an inspiration. You had 2 more
I
questions.
do, and they'll
Yeah.
be quick. But when it comes to your business, did
Yeah.
you manifest it, or were you determined to open it?
Manifest.
Okay.
Mm.
That was a complete
created
manifest. In my head all the time.
Mm.
Because like every single place that I would go to, I would see the bones of it,
Mhm.
or what the restaurant was like before I would take it over or whatever. And then I would be in my mind, be like, this wall's now going to be green, and this is going to be taken out,
okay.
and this is what's going to
Mhm.
happen. And just like,
Yep.
you just imagine in your mind, like, I'm not an interior designer, I'm not anything.
But you know what's right? You know
But
what
then
you
you
like.
just boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom, 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 boom. Yeah, the manifest, actually. But then when the actual hard work comes and you have a sledgehammer, you're going like this, you're like,
Mhm.
crap, what I get myself into?
I'm going to remanifest.
Yeah.
What's the best part of your day here?
Seeing the people.
Okay.
Seeing the people here.
The podcast interview people?
That first. But like, honestly, it's nice because when I come to work, I know that I'm going to see my staff.
Mm.
And then from my staff, I know that I'm going to see the customers.
Mhm.
And from the customers, I know that the customers are going to see my staff as well. And at any time, if I come in or out, everyone is in a good mood or happy or satisfied or whatever. It's great.
You're absolutely, I love that attitude. You're doing that right, because we've all walked into a Trader Joe's.
Yeah.
Staff is happy.
Yeah.
You go into other places, they're not.
Yeah.
So something is happening at management when they hire.
Yeah.
You know, get happy people, let them choose the music, whatever
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, not everybody needs to be micromanaged.
Mhm.
Like if you're
Yeah.
you know, if you get into a position and then you know you have the trust, even if they like break a trust for a little bit or whatever happens,
Mhm.
you can have the conversation with them.
Yeah.
Give them another chance,
Mhm.
and they usually will have the other chance because you hired them for a reason.
Yeah.
And they're there. Maybe they're just having a bad day. And
Yep.
It's going to be okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
It will.
Yeah.
We all have bad days.
Yeah.
So let's all like, you know, you're having a bad day.
Mhm.
I'll pick it up for you.
I'll pick it up for
You're
you.
having a bad day.
Yes.
He'll pick it up for you.
Yeah.
You know,
It's teamwork, and
It's
we're not
teamwork.
keeping score.
No.
No,
Oh
yeah.
my goodness. Do not do that.
No, do not. You got to go
No,
if
no.
you do that. Yeah.
You get through the day. You don't bring your work home. And
Yeah,
you show
yeah.
up the next day like,
Exactly.
let's go.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you want to toss out some of your social for everybody?
Oh, yeah. So Instagram, obviously, we're G's, El Capo Dei Bar.
The boss.
Yeah. And then, you know, Facebook, same thing. And we kind of try to have fun on Facebook too and Instagram.
Okay.
We don't do a Twitter yet because I'm old. I'm old.
Not
So
true.
my whole staff is telling me, get on Twitter. And I was like, cool.
Well, tell them it's
Will
called
do.
X, by the way.
Oh, it's X.
Tell them
no,
it's
they probably said X.
They probably
and
did.
I said Twitter. See, this is what's happening.
And last one, which is, and I think I will like your answer. We've got an election coming up. Doesn't matter what side you come down on, but
Vote.
for several years, this country's become more and more divided.
Yes.
Families aren't talking to each other. People are blocking on social and all that stuff. And I think some puppet masters at the top like that. If you had a soapbox, which you do, what do you want to say to not just El Segundoans or Americans? Like, what would you say?
Vote for yourself. Do not listen to your husband, your mom, your grandmother, your best friend. Do not. Vote for yourself. Think about what is important to yourself. Your vote is only you. So do whatever is in your heart and what you know you want out of a candidate. And do it for yourself.
Gina Traber, everybody. We love you madly.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
And how about location and hours?
Location. So we're at 225 Richmond Street, El Segundo, California, 90245. So our hours right now, we're going to be Tuesdays and Wednesdays, 3 to 10. Thursdays and Fridays, 12 to 1 a.m.
Hey.
And then Saturdays, 10 a.m. to 1 a.m. Sundays, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m.
Okay, trick surprise question.
Yes.
What's your favorite thing on the menu?
Chicken piccata.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank
That
you.
was awesome.
Thank you guys.
That was great.
Hello.
Hello. How long have you been here, Hannah?
Since day one.
Day one. So
About 8.5 months, I think we're going on. Yeah.
Okay. What's your favorite drink to make?
My specialty cocktail, which is a Starburst drink.
Share the
Absolutely not.
Okay, good.
Okay.
You have to come in and try it
What's your favorite part of the day here?
every second.
Every second.
Every second.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Slow days, busy days, all days. You know why?
Yeah.
Because Gina lets us be ourselves.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long have you known Gina?
I've always known of Gina, and I've known her husband Billy my entire life because we lived around the corner in El Segundo. But I've always known of Gina, but I just met her when we opened the restaurant. Yeah.
Okay. And how long in El Segundo?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I'm a fourth generation. My grandpa was the town butcher in the 50s.
Gotcha. So that's your favorite beach in the whole South Bay, right?
El Porto, yeah. 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 Duh. When in Rome. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
All right.
Step into G's El Capo Dei Bar, also known as G's Restaurant in El Segundo. G specializes in eclectic cuisine. Their dishes are made using fresh ingredients, ensuring that every bite is full of flavor. These cats also offer a wide selection of beer, wines, and spirits to complement your meal. Step into G's and you'll be transported to a mix of modern Art Deco and casual cool. Some say I'm casual cool, baby. G's El Capo Dei Bar is perfect for a date night, family dinner, or a special occasion. G's, 225 Richmond Street in El Segundo, California, in these casual United States. 90245.
Okay, we're back.
We're back. She was a delight, was she not?
Absolutely. Pretty wonderful lady. I know we learned a lot during the interview too, but I have to say I'm very impressed with her ambition and her tenacity and all the things she did to get that business up and running.
Her drive, that was infectious, and that's attractive. It's just I liked when you asked her, did you manifest that, or did you? I can't remember how you put it, but she just said, yeah, some of it I'm driven, some of it I manifested it, but either way, she was moving forward, and that is a admirable and a attractive quality in people, and we all could use more of it.
Yeah, and I look forward to any new places that she wants to open up, because I know she mentioned that too.
That's right. All right, man. I had a blast. I had a good time.
So, ready to close this one down?
I think that's a wrap, as they say.
Okay, so we hope you enjoyed this week's episode. Please join us next time as we share more exciting stories about people, groups, and businesses making a difference in the community, and of course, our thoughts and opinions on everything. As we said before, you can find us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, on Instagram at Life As We Know It Podcast 123, and on YouTube at Life As We Know It Jonathan and Dawn. Please join us next time. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next episode.